The popular girls posted a ranked list of every guy in our grade, scored on face and height. So I posted a list of my own, and mine had names on it. I found out because somebody texted me a link with the word oof under it. Every boy in 11th grade, numbered with a score and a little comment. I was a 4. The note next to my name said, would be fine at 6 inches taller, so no. Other guys got worse. One kid had a note about his teeth, another one had a comment about his family's car. The whole thing was posted from a burner account, but everybody knew. It was Delaney and the 4 girls who sit with her by the window. By Wednesday, 2 guys had deleted their accounts. A kid named Rowan stopped showing up entirely. He's the quiet one who does sound for every school play and never bothered anybody in his life, and somebody had put a 1 next to his name and written, being generous. I saw his mom in the front office picking up his work. She'd been crying, and she was trying not to let the secretary see it. Delaney's take on all of it, which I heard in the hallway myself, was that it was a joke, and guys are too sensitive. I did it the right way first. I printed the list and took it to our counselor. She said she'd look into it and asked me if I'd considered that some of it might be meant affectionately. Nothing happened. 2 weeks later, the list was still up, and people were still adding to it, so I caught Delaney at her locker. I told her Rowan hadn't been to school in 11 days, and she needed to take it down. She gave me this soft, pitying face and asked if I was upset about my little 4, and said not to worry, somebody would settle eventually. Her friends made a sound like a laugh track. I said Rowan's mother was crying in the office. She shrugged and said that was a him problem. I asked if she'd be fine with it if somebody did the same thing to her. She said nobody would dare. I told her she was probably right, and I walked off. Here's the thing. I wasn't going to make a list about how any of those girls looked. That's their whole game, and some of them had been torn up by other people just as bad as the guys had. What I wanted was something they couldn't argue with. So for 3 weeks I collected screenshots, that's all. I asked around and guys started sending me things. Group chats they'd been added to and dropped from. Comments deleted after 4 minutes. A photo somebody took of Delaney's phone in study hall. A voice memo one of her own friends had sent a boy back in September. I didn't add commentary. I didn't call anybody a name. I didn't say one word about anybody's body or face. I just matched every comment on that ranking list to the person who wrote it, and I put the receipts underneath. Friday, 12:05, I posted it. Title was, same list, with names. It went across that cafeteria in about 8 minutes. I watched from my table, girls reading over each other's shoulders, and the thing I hadn't planned on was that most of the damage wasn't mine at all. It was them finding out what the other 4 had said about each other in a separate chat. One of them got up and left, then another one. Delaney came at me with 2 of them still behind her. She said this was disgusting, it was private, and she was reporting me. I said it's just a joke. She said this isn't a joke, it's harassment. I told her I remembered asking her to take her list down, and she told me it was a joke and that guys need to stop being so sensitive. The room got extremely quiet. I told her the difference is that her list scored people on their faces and how tall they are, and nobody gets to change either one of those. Mine was made out of things they chose to type with their own hands. She opened her mouth twice and nothing came out. I told her if she wanted to go to the office, I'd walk over with her right then and we could show them both. We both got 2 days of lunch detention. The principal made us take everything down and write a statement to the school. Mine took me about 10 minutes. The original list came down that afternoon. It had been up for 19 days. Delaney's group broke apart before Thanksgiving, not because of me, because they'd all read what the others had said. Rowan came back the following Tuesday. He did sound for the winter show, and there's a picture of him up on the board outside the auditorium. I don't think I fixed anything. Somebody will make a new list eventually, they always do. But it turns out a list of your own words is a lot heavier to carry than a list of somebody's face.